All right, everyone, picture this. What if I told you that we were standing right at the edge of the biggest XRP move since 2017? No, seriously, the window's about to open. And this isn't just another maybe next month kind of hype. We're talking about real signals, real momentum. And guess what? Bitcoin is looking like it's ready to break out at the same exact time. I've spent years in this space, almost a decade, and I've never seen the stars line up like this. Not just for XRP, but for the entire cryptocurrency market. You're going to want to be in front of this wave, not playing catch up once everything is going parabolic. Stick with me because I'm about to show you, well, most people is going to realize it's too late and how you can position yourself before everyone else wakes up to it. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why missing this moment could be the biggest regret of 2025. Folks, Bitcoin, it is looking like it is ready for its next leg up. Have you realized that all the attention quietly has just moved itself from Bitcoin and it's focusing on all these altcoins? Do you know what happens? You know what they're doing? They're distracting you. They're distracting you with alts as they accumulate Bitcoin. And before you know it, Bitcoin's making its next move up. We aren't at the end of the run. We're not even close to this thing being over. We're going to break this all down. Plus, we're going to look at the XRP chart. We're going to look at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance and so much more. So, without further ado, sit back, relax. Let's jump into a Bitcoin. 117,300 at $117,400 goes up right in front of our very little eyes. It's up 0.14%. Ethereum coming in at 2,945. It's currently up 0.18%, and XRP holding out at number 3 spot. And XRP is looking good here. We're going to jump in the chart in just a little bit. It has flipped resistance now into support. Looks like it is forming a new base right around these levels, and it's looking to make its next move up. And we'll talk about those targets in just a second. Total cryptocurrency market cap $3.68 trillion. The next stop for the total cryptocurrency market cap, we're going to hit 4 and 5 trillion. I do believe by the end of this cycle, we're probably going to be floating, I would say, around $7 trillion. Where does that put your favorite asset? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Now, folks, as always, before we continue, make sure you smash that thumbs up so you help this content gets pushed out to everyone else. Then we get this, a clip from Saylor. It was on Bloomberg not too long ago. And he's like, hey, look, the bear market, it's not coming back. And Bitcoin is going to $1 million. So Saylor, he doesn't believe there's ever going to be a bear market again. He thinks the times when we get bull markets, bear markets, the 4-year cycle, he thinks that it is completely over. Look, he's going to go down as one of the smartest men, or he's going to go down in history books as one of the stupidest people out there. So if you thought the party was over, guess what? Think again. Sailor, a lot of people call him in the Bitcoin community the godfather of Bitcoin. He went live on Bloomberg and straight faced, folks, he stated, and I quote, the bear market is not coming back. Bitcoin is going to $1 million. Yes, that's right. You heard it, folks. $1 million. Just imagine, Bitcoin used to be a buck, a dollar, and now it's looking to hit almost 200,000 this cycle. Now, before you start purchasing yachts, private islands, let's put this into perspective. Imagine you're at a basketball game and you're down 30 points at half. Everyone's leaving the stadium except the guy who grabs the mic and says, not only are we coming back, we're going to win by 100. That's what Saylor just did for crypto. He's not calling for a little win, he's calling for a total blowout. And here's what makes this even wilder. Saylor's not just some random guy on Twitter with laser eyes and wild dreams. He's a billionaire who put his entire company's balance sheet into Bitcoin. And he's out here doubling down every single Monday. He keeps buying and buying and buying. While most experts out there are arguing, is Bitcoin really going to still be around in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Think about that. This isn't just a price target from Saylor, it's a mindset shift. It's like we're at the dawn of the internet and someone just declared one day everyone's going to have a computer in their pocket. People laughed at those same people back then. Well, they're not laughing now. Then we get this. This is huge. The White House officials claim, or they have confirmed, excuse me, that Bitcoin and crypto market structure bill will be done by September. By September. That means it could be done July, it could be done in August, or maybe it is done in September, but I haven't take a guess. It's going to be done either at the end of this month or in August. So if you've been in this game for as long as I have been, you can recognize when the tide is turning. And with the White House confirming this is huge. This is the roadmap the entire industry has been waiting for. This bill is the match waiting to hit the fuse. We're talking regulatory clarity. This is the signal institutions need to move and not just talk anymore. When the rules are written, the big players, the hedge funds, the pension funds, even the banks, they finally have the green light where they can start going all in. We're about to witness a market transformation that could send Bitcoin and the entire crypto space into orbit. We've seen some of these not portfolio allocators, but some of these wealth funds or wealth managers telling you that you should have anywhere from we heard up to 15% of your money allocated into crypto, folks. That is where this is going. At some point in the near future, your work retirement plan will have a crypto option. I've seen cycles come and go. I've seen narratives rise and fall. But clear regulations from the world's largest economy? That's a catalyst we never had before. This isn't hype. This is a paradigm shift. September could mark the moment that crypto steps out of the wild, wild west and onto the world stage with rocket fuel behind it. You got to get ready. Because if you think the last bull runs were big, you haven't seen anything yet. In the meantime, we're looking at Bitcoin dominance here. This is where we are currently sitting. For dominance, Bitcoin is at a 64.65% dominance. We have seen this thing go as high as 99%. Don't believe me? Here's Grok telling you. In 2017, or 96%, excuse me, Bitcoin dominance at 96%. In 2017, Bitcoin dominance, or excuse me, in 2020, Bitcoin dominance was around 70%. You can see it right here, highlighted on your screen. And then what happens when dominance gets up there? Dominance drops and everything starts to run. We have yet to see the Bitcoin dominance top out here. Bitcoin, currently, it is fighting a support region around 118,000, about, we'll call it $500. That will get broken. That is right here. I'll make it even better for you right there. When this level, $118,445 is broken, Bitcoin is going to send it above 120. I would state anywhere from between 120 to 125 is the target I'm looking for. And that is not the top either. This thing is gearing up. A lot of people are looking away and not paying attention to it. XRP in the meantime, you can see 296. And actually, it's 298 we hit right here. Let me give him a little pen out. 298, and we got rejected from it. This will break. We've been talking about this $2 to $3 region for quite some time. Remember, we have a lot of catalysts. This isn't just another pump, what you were witnessing. We've told you 3 to 6 months is all we got left for quite some time. We are entering the main event, the walkouts for all of these assets. While everyone out there is getting distracted by shiny objects, XRP has been quietly coiling up, building pressure under the surface, and now the rubber band's about to snap. Here's what the masses don't get. We have a tidal wave of XRP ETF deadlines that are about to hit. Wall Street, they're circling like sharks. BlackRock, Fidelity, the heavyweights, they're not dipping their toes in. They're lining up to get first mover advantage. This is how the bull runs really start. Not with headlines, but with a quiet build-up. Then boom! If you're in, you're early. If you're out, well, you might just want to watch the greatest wealth transfer of this cycle happen without you. So, are you ready for this tsunami that's about to hit? Are you ready for XRP's next leg up? And if we measure it and we measure from where we currently are and we look at the percent move that we just had, we're looking at XRP making a brand new all time high, folks. You know what happens when an asset breaks an all time high? It goes into this little thing called price discovery. What happens in price discovery? Well, no one knows because it's price discovery. We never been there. There are no charts in the world that's telling you where this asset is going once it breaks all time high because that's a territory we have never been in. And what I am telling you right now, the sooner that we make an all-time high before Bitcoin has its parabolic blow off top, the more confidence that I get and I gain into seeing this XRP get into that double-digit territory at some point within the next 3 to 6 months, folks. This thing all comes to an end in December. Strap on, get ready, have your exit plan lined up. I'm going to leave it like that. Enjoy your Saturday night. I'll catch everyone on the next one.